April 2nd, 2013. Into the countryside. The first grocery store we found in France had canned ravioli with sauce. Spain never had anything like that, and since we don't have a kitchen, a canned meal is perfect. I got out my spork and ate the cold pasta in the parking lot. Katie, on the other hand, was craving cooked vegetables. She headed straight for the hot bar, the first one since Portugal. We felt like we had entered the land of plenty. I've also taken to eating day-old French pastries. Every morning I search for a bakery to buy yesterday's products. A dozen pastries cost only a few euros, and I always finish them by the end of the day. I was hungry a lot in Spain, but in France, I'm gaining weight. For a change of pace, we headed away from the coast, which was a good choice. The mountains and farmland were lovely to bike through, the roads were quiet, and I appreciated seeing the differences between the touristic beach towns and the inland villages. Along the coast, the towns were all painted a beaming white, while in the countryside, the homes were the color of wet concrete. I found the drab shade suitable only for a rainy day, but as I came and went from the little communities, I began to see that the color fit the agrarian landscape quite well. The buildings looked natural, like a large gray stone on the edge of a field. French towns, both along the coast and in the countryside, had lawn bowling courts, or here in France, they call the game pétanque. As long as there was no rain, people were usually there, and Katie and I occasionally stopped to watch a match. Everyone was always friendly with each other, but I could tell they were serious about winning. Throughout the morning, and again in the afternoon, we followed beautiful streams winding through the mountains, passing short white cliffs and old farmhouses. The wind pushed on our backs, helping us along. Across most of France, the wind has been pushing on our backs, which goes a long way in how much I like this country. We got pushed all the way to the town of Brignoles. This area has a lot of farmland, but there are also a lot of houses dispersed so regularly that we couldn't find anywhere to sneak away from the road. The sun was getting low, and I felt weary about getting caught in the dark without a place to camp. We decided to stay and found a hostel in town. The hostel is fine, we have our own room, and our bikes are locked in the lobby. Katie caught up on her work this evening while I sat on the bed, finishing off my bag of day-old pastries.